How's it going? So, this is just some thoughts on the fact that everything is absolutely perfect. More and more, I have moments where I realize that everything is absolutely perfect. There is nothing wrong. Wrong or bad is something that's been created by humans that we weigh up and we judge, and we can't see the bigger picture of what's unfolding. But the challenges or the less enjoyable moments are not bad or evil or wrong. They are just part of a journey, and the overall journey, the overall picture is good, is beneficial. So if we get sick, our immune system struggles, and we might think, I'm sick. It might be, we might think it's bad that I'm sick. But the immune system learns from this experience and strengthens itself. And even in that experience itself, we may have a higher experience, that we're slowed down, that we read a book, that we connect more with our family or with nature. So there's many reasons. There is nothing wrong. There is no such thing as evil. Everything is perfect. And the reason I'm saying this is just in my own tiny or great way to counter the misinformation and the nonsense that we're bombarded with from the media and from lower energies and lower entities that feed and fuel this idea of division between the sexes, the races, the nations, the politics, all this division, divide and conquer. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. No matter what you can pick out of the hat of immigrants, people dying, blah, 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 it's all perfect. It's all a divine plan. And we're all creating this, every single one of us. From a higher place, we choose to come in here and have these experiences. We choose to be on different sides of the gun, maybe to be the victim or to be the killer. This is part of our journey. There's nothing wrong. It's all perfect. The time that I spend sucked into social media or into any media, or perhaps even communicating too much with other people, I get sucked into this division and this circus. And it's when I step back and I shut those things off that I can see and observe and realize that there actually is nothing wrong at all. It's all just the evolution of consciousness of mankind. We'll come back. We'll kill, we'll die, we'll get rich, we'll get sick, we'll get whatever, we'll die, we'll come back, and it just carries on. And we gain from these experiences, we grow from these experiences. We are consciousness expressing and experiencing itself. But we're bombarded with nonsense and misinformation that tells us that white people have more power, men have more power, there's gross inequality, the rich, the poor, all this stuff. None of it matters and none of it's real. In actual fact, the planet or plane is in a greater place than it's ever been. There's less inequality than there has ever been. The quality and standard of living on the planet for more people is higher than it has ever been. There's less disease than there has ever been. There's more technology, there's more comforts and luxuries. But you may say, oh, people are not happy, or they've disease, or they're depressed, or that's true. They've the luxury now. A lot of people have the luxury of depression because we have more time, this existential grief that we can actually contemplate and realize that all this stuff is not making us happy. It's not fulfilling us. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that perfection? Isn't that evolution and growth? So we'll come through this. More and more people will realize that the accumulation of stuff, or getting pissed on the weekends, or whatever it is not nurturing and fulfilling their spirit, and they'll learn from it, and their kids will learn from it, and they'll evolve and they'll grow. It's a little bit much to expect us to change all this in one lifetime, to correct all starvation, to stop consumerism. It'll happen in time. It's gradual. We're growing so quickly. We're learning so much in such a short space of time now, and it's even this year it's getting faster and faster. It's fantastic. There is nothing wrong. Everything is perfect. It's unfolding perfectly. We're learning at an incredible rate. Sometimes what we don't like in the world, we may look out and we go, oh, but there's people protesting, or but there's people dying, or there's this or there's that. This is just people having experiences and us having experiences. If we don't like that, if we're protesting or kicking up, that's our own grief and our own anguish and trauma within ourselves, our own unhappiness that we're projecting onto others, projecting onto the world. What's most needed in that time is to be still and to look inward. So all the protesters on the streets, the best thing for them is just to go home and shut the door and turn off Facebook and sit and look in and realize what's wrong. Why am I so angry at whatever? It's not out there. Out there is not the problem. It's our own perception. And those who hear this and think, oh no, but we have to stop the whatever. Well, go and get your experience, march and bang your drum. Enjoy it, good luck. It's not for me. But it's perfect, and it's the experience that you've chosen to have and that you need to have. And the guy who doesn't want to go on that, bang the drum and march, he's chosen his experience, and his experience is perfect for him. Neither is better than the other, and neither is right, neither is wrong. It's all just experience. So I don't think we need to get out there and change the media and change the politicians and change this and change that. All we need to do is just become still and realize, look inward and realize who we are, what we are, and why we've come back here. And immediately we're empowered. And immediately we're a threat to the system. The system will change and fall as people become still, as people realize what they are and who they are and what they're capable of, our potential. Out there changes drastically. That's if there even is an out there. I'm not convinced. So I'll probably speak about this more so in the future. I think there's a lot more to be explored, and I think it's good to put this idea out there, to push this. It's counter to what we're told. And I suppose just to suggest to step back a bit, come into your senses for a moment and just be still and relax and observe the world. And you don't have to immediately say, oh yeah, everything is perfect, or to tell yourself everything is perfect. Get your experience. Observe the world, observe what's going on, and observe yourself, your reaction to what you're seeing, how you feel. And it's transient, it'll all pass. Just observe it. Don't get on the wave, just let it go, let it flow past. And see what happens over time, how your observation and your mood or your feelings or the new ideas that you have, see how they change and evolve. See where it goes, see where your experience takes you. So I hope this was of interest or of use. Be free to sign up to my newsletter. There's a link below. And be well. Thanks for listening. Bye.